Hello and welcome back to Vicky's Likes. Today, my husband and I have a very special guest, his 9-year-old grandchild, Julian, and he will be talking to us about action figures. Remember to please subscribe, like,
and comment down below. Hi, my name is Julian and I am Sergio's grandson. Today I'm going to show you a couple of my action figures that I have. And you may be wondering, what type of action figures? Well, today we're going to talk about the X-Men and Avengers. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Our first action figure here is Thanos. Our second action figure here is Captain America. It looks pretty cool. He has his shield. You could take it off. You could put it on his back or his arms. So there's little holes on his arms and on his back. So you could put the shield on his back or on his arms. Pretty cool. Next up, we have the Hulk. Also known as Bruce Banner. Then we got Dr. Doom. This is just another version of him. He's pretty cool and pretty strong. And he's from the Fantastic Four. This is the only one that's from Fantastic Four, I believe, that I have. Next up, we have Morph, an X-Men. He's an X-Men. And he left the X-Men for a very long time. And he was barely in the 90s X-Men show. But he's still an X-Men. So his power, if you don't know, he can turn into anyone and he could use their powers. Doesn't mean he's the strongest, but he doesn't really know how to control their powers correctly. But he is pretty strong. Next up, we got Sabretooth. As you know, or if you didn't know, this is Wolverine's half-brother, also known as Wolverine's enemy. And then when you squeeze his legs, his arms go wide open and his mouth opens. We have Thor. You may see, where's his cape? Well, this version of Thor doesn't have his cape, but he does have long hair and this hammer. He looks pretty strong to me. Now we have Venom. Remember, Venom is a symbiote, and the person inside of the symbiote is Eddie Brock. Now we have Spider-Man, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Now, if you see his hand here, you know how it's like this? That's when he shoots his webs. Take a closer look. And his other arm is a fist. Ooh, this is a great one right here. This one right here is the Gray Hulk. So there's green, red, and gray. Gray is the strongest. And if you're wondering, is he good or bad? If you guys know Deadpool, you know how he is, right? He's not good or bad. He just does whatever he wants. Same as the Gray Hulk. He does whatever he wants. Sometimes he's bad, sometimes he's good. Here's another version of Thor. Again, you may be wondering, where's his cape? I lost his cape. Now we have Cable. Pretty cool action figure, huh? Next, we have Deadpool. Blue version of Deadpool. Looks pretty cool. I lost his other sword, but I still have his guns. Now we have Maverick. So, if you guys know who's Bishop, Maverick has the same power as Bishop. And if you don't know who's Bishop, watch the 90s series X-Men show on Disney Plus if you want to know who Maverick and Bishop is. Next up, we got Wolverine. He's got his claws. He's ready to take out a bub. We have Iron Man, old school version of Iron Man, also known as Tony Stark. Rogue. Jean Grey. Now, if you guys know who's Jean Grey, well, if you don't really know this version of Jean Grey, it's because this version is from the Age of Apocalypse. So, and if you guys don't know who's Jean Grey, watch the X-Men 90s show on Disney Plus. Not a lot of them don't want to stand. Almost all of them don't want to stand. This is Colossus, the Juggernaut's enemy. And the Juggernaut is Colossus' enemy also. Next up, we have Professor Xavier. Now we have Vision from the Avengers. Got it. Like I said, they don't want to stand up at all. Let's just lean them next to Professor Xavier. Next up, we have Storm, who controls the weather. We have Polaris from the X Factor. We have Black Panther. We have Cyclops, the leader of the X-Men, team leader. We have Gambit, and now they're all falling. We'll just leave them like that. Next up, we have Magneto, one of the strongest. By the way, fun fact, where's Jean Grey? Jean Grey, out of all these, is the strongest. Out of all these, the strongest people are Doctor Doom, Jean Grey, and Magneto. And you could say Polaris. Now, Magneto controls magnetic fields, anything that's magnetic or electricity. This is Nate Gray. So Cyclops and Jean Grey, they're husband and wife, and they made a child called Nate Gray. And Nate Gray is perfect, like he has every power. So he's the strongest. But since he was perfect and he was way too strong, his body couldn't handle all that power, that he died. Let's just leave him sitting. Next up, we have another version of Iron Man. Last but not least, we have Mystique. Mystique is a shapeshifter. And that is all for today. See you later, friends. Bye.